Hi guys, welcome back to the 31 Days of Yuletide Tarot. This is Meg, and I'm happy you're here. This is the reading for day 3, and I'm excited to share with you. Anything that you see me use in today's video will be linked in the description below. So the deck I'm using, where the layout I'm using came from, as well as links to my social media accounts. You can get a hold of me outside of YouTube if you so desire. But I'm excited you're here today, so let's get started with the reading. This reading is called The Christmas Tree Spread, and it is Dombrowski.com. Quick sidebar, if you see me looking down in frame, I'm looking at my notes, so bear with me on that. Like I said, this is for Christmas tree spread, so it will be laid out like you would see a typical Christmas tree. The first card that I drew for is for the trunk, and I got the Wanderer. Yes, I got the Wanderer. This represents the idea of having the wisdom to let go and step into what's possible for you. There's something inside of you that knows it's time to move on from where you've been. And it's time for you, if you want to move on, if you're not afraid of getting out of your comfort zone, it suggests that you take your experiences and what you know from memory and make that first move, whatever that might mean for you. Maybe it's a project you've wanted to do, maybe you're writing a book. That's potentially specific to me only, but it's time to make the first move, basically, and you may have to let go of things that made you comfortable at first, but you also need to let go of that fear and disillusionment of failure, of potentially failing, if you don't want to get held back. So that is the Wanderer. And that is the card that I drew for the trunk. The second card that I drew represents a present that you might be gifted for hard work during the year. The tree represents the base of the current reading. This case, you're getting a present and you're being rewarded for work well done during the year. And I drew the Page of Bows, which in this deck is represented by the Stoat. And this is how people are seeing you. You're being seen for your gifts and that they're being honored and recognized. And you have the ability to perceive the truth of almost any matter, and that is a vastly helpful ability to have for you. It also suggests that you're a free spirit and you're original, and that is, those gifts and those things about you are serving you very well. So the next card is a present from a loved one, and this is how the people around you are showing their love and appreciation for you. And I drew the card for Balance. This suggests that you need to be balanced and you need to show patience, because the time is right to contemplate and understand all of the things about your existence. It also suggests that in order to do that, you have to be calm and you have to be still, because if you want to free your inner self from fears and self-doubts, you want to have some stillness and peace, and in order to do that, you need to step back. It also suggests that once you achieve your balance, you'll have access to your higher self. The common name for this and other decks is Temperance. but first of all, I enjoy the visuals, but I do like the idea of balance with temperance. Yeah, I feel like temperance is a fancy way of saying balance yourself out. So that is the card for the presents from loved ones. Okay. The fourth card is for candy canes, and this is representing something sweet to celebrate in your life. And I drew the Knight of Bows. This is the fox, and it represents determination and how it can lead you to success, but it can also come at a personal cost. It also suggests that life may change for you when you enter when you enter a certain path. It might end up being very different from what you expect. But you'll be guided by your wit and your cleverness, and you will achieve fulfillment. Yeah, you'll achieve fulfillment in the future. Whatever comes for you will be a gift that helps you grow. Ooh, okay, I'm dropping cards. Not gonna worry about it right now. The next card that I drew for represents the Christmas lights, and this is something you need to focus on. This card is the mirror. This is what I drew for that. And again, it suggests patience, but it also suggests being prudent, being careful, and that these are keys to acquiring what you desire. What you desire, especially if you're desiring the insights of your unconscious. You also need to kind of surrender your own will in order to do this. So if you're anything like me, you're kind of stubborn. You're not kind of stubborn, you know you are stubborn. I know I'm stubborn. So you need to let that go in order to gain those insights. And these are going to come from dreams, meditating. But here's where the stubbornness comes in of that, because you can't force the pace of it. If it's coming along slowly, let it go slow. If it's coming at you fast, let it come at you fast. You'll have a chance to process this. You also can't force that pace if you don't listen to what your heart is telling you, what your inner self is telling you. What your inner self is telling you, but also what your spirit needs to heal. So, hold the mirror up to yourself, see what you need to heal, and let it happen. These next couple of cards are kind of ornament related, but they're a little bit different from each other. This first ornament related card is it's called the glass ornament, and represents something fragile that needs a bit of extra care. And I drew the Queen of Bows, which is the hare. This represents a companion or a friend, someone who's sympathetic and understanding, and this person is helping you come to a deeper awareness of what you need to bring success into your everyday life. This person might be wise and witty and gentle, but they're also very supportive of you and helps you be resolute and strong in that resolution. So that is the Queen of Bows, and that represents the glass ornament. Pardon me. This next ornament related card is called the Handmade Ornament, and this represents your creativity and what makes you the unique and wonderful person that you are. I drew for this the Kingfisher, which is the King of Arrows. And here you may need to exercise some thought process and judgment, some force of will. You may also need to step back from a situation and be impartial, because in that way you'll be able to see a situation clearly. And it's also going to help you let go of the things that no longer serve you. It also suggests that you use strength to cut yourself free from what weighs you down. Maybe you're in a situation where the people around you are toxic, or there's something that you're holding on to that's hurting you more than it's helping. This is suggesting time to step back, time to execute some judgment and really think about what's going on with you. It's time to let it go, because you'll be free for doing so. That is the handmade ornament. This next one is for the antique ornament, and this represents a family lesson or a value that you want to carry with you throughout your life. I love this card. This is so pretty. This is represented by the green woman, and this is, so the card suggests that she will appear at a time of nurturing, protection, learning, and initiation. So you're protected, you're safe, you're learning new things, you're initiating new ideas. She is a meditation on the sacred sovereignty of Earth's soul, and she'll show you the path to understanding and communion with nature. So, yes, she's doing this, but there's a certain responsibility on you, because this kind of energy comes from her through you, and it's up to you to share this with others. It's calling someone, so if you're resonating with this card right now, it's calling you to learn from the spirit, be one with it, and be one with your true self. God, I love this card. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm actually going to be doing some research into green, I think it's green men. Again, research is necessary, but I do love this card. And you know what? I'm gonna admit it. It's resonating with me too. So blessed be. Now this is some kismet right here, because the bell ornament, or how to ring in the new year or in future events, is represented by none other than the green man. He is representing a generous spirit, and he is he's helping you move to a new level of confidence and assertiveness. He is heralding a time of giving and receiving, the natural flow that is your life, and this is coming to you both inwardly and outwardly. So I feel like it's suggesting that you should be prepared to find some new and wonderful ideas, relationships, projects, anything that's coming to you. Anything that's coming to you, whatever that might mean, be prepared for it, basically. I'm gonna put this down now, but I love this card too, because again, it's resonating with me. The year is ending and we're gonna start fresh in 2020, so green man, love this card too. This next one kind of made me giggle, but this is the pickle ornament, and it is, it's representing the hidden or unexpected gifts and events that are coming to you through this season. I I drew the 7 of Bows for this. This is for clearance. And this is representing a time to make decisions. It's representing a time to focus on what you really need and prioritize in your life. And it's also a time to dispose of things, again, of things that don't serve your energies, the things that don't serve your higher self. So the description mentioned that time to cut away what isn't serving you, especially if it's broken or not. Oh God, I'm getting tongue-tied. Sorry. Especially if it's broken or not meeting your needs as you go through your life. That's the description. Basically, let go is what I'm getting here. Assess and let go. And the final card represents the star, or a message of the divinity, universal wisdom, and a chance to reflect on those things. Yeah, this is interesting because I got the world tree for this section. And this is kind of a beautiful, pardon me, that's my alarm. It's a beautiful card to get for this time of year because it's representing the end of a cycle, end of a journey. This is a repeat card because we've had this before. There's all 4 seasons represented in this card. It's suggesting that the universe and every blessing it's ever given you is represented here, and that it's available to everyone to access, especially if you're wanting knowledge and sincerity. You know, if you come at it with a sincere heart, you'll be able to access it. And it also says that no matter how long you spent on your life journey, if you persevere in whatever challenges you're coming to, you will reach the point of fulfillment, and you will be better equipped to handle whatever responsibilities, whatever learning, whatever rebirths you go through. All of it's going to be available to you, and you know, you will experience a renewal, attainment, and personal triumph. So that is the start, that is the message that this card is giving you. Blessed be. So that is about it for this reading. I am glad you could be on this journey with me. I'm sorry it got a little floppy here and there, but that's okay. I'm learning, and I hope that these readings are resonating with you too. I will be back tomorrow with a new one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Blessed be.